If I wanted to hear a woman speak, I'd watch a VTuber. Am I having a stroke? The pickle everyone will beg you for. You do a little bit of slop scrolling. Man putting giant pats of butter, making industrial quantities of Lao Gan Ma. Oh, baby, yeah! This shit's loud as fuck. Do you guys think that making food in a big quantity makes it taste worse? Because I think that it does. Depends on the food. Well, because I have a food that I make all the time. One of my favorite like meals that I make is chicken Alfredo with chili crisp. So you get all the joy and calories of chicken Alfredo with all of the delicious Chinese flavors of chili crisp. And I've made it for like dinner parties and stuff before. And it's always worse. It's always worse when I make like a big quantity of it for like 10 plus people than when I just make it for myself. And I think that maybe part of the problem with it is, I don't know, it's just hard to emulsify sauces that require like pan emulsification in a really large quantity. But maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Also, sometimes if you have a cheese sauce, if you're making like a Parmesan or a cheese sauce in general, and you let it boil after you put the cheese in, it'll get grainy, okay? Don't let it happen to you, chat. Don't let your cheese sauces become grainy. Once you put that cheese in the sauce, do not let that shit boil, or it will. What the fuck is this? This is the type of shit that gives you diarrhea instantly, bro. Is that oil? I'm getting a tummy ache just looking at it. Yeah, that's oil. Okay, no. It's not oil. This isn't a diarrhea potion, guys. I'm sorry. I should have waited until the end of the video before reserving judgment. Whatever happened to this guy? Whatever happened to Zach Choi? Did he just have better stuff to do once quarantine ended? He went back to like his real job or whatever. And so now it's just like a million different accounts that have like random names that ape his style. Cause it's pretty easy to just have the black gloves and do the high cut of the editing. This short feels like it should cut to gay. Yeah, there should be like a frame. It's like one of those cooking ones where it's like and it's got homosexuality in it, like it's normal, like cooking video, and then gay in the middle, like one frame of gay. I hate Donut Daddy. Donut Daddy is he needs to leave. I don't want to think about him ever again. They invent bespoke machines just for kitchen videos. I wouldn't be surprised. I swear that they invent new bullshit fucking every day so that they can sell it on TikTok. I know for a fact they probably do. Because you'll watch a TikTok video and they'll have some device that only the stupidest person on the planet could ever have a conceivable use for. And you're like, why do they have this? And you're like, oh, it's because they linked it in their fucking TikTok shop. I have a little tiny plastic container that can hold 1 tablespoon of a beverage. Why would I need this? Because it's aesthetic. And it looks good on my video. And it's $3. And I can link it in my TikTok shop with my Amazon affiliate link. Speaking Slab, your ass has gotta get an Amazon affiliate link, brother. How much shit you buy from them, you're like their #1 fucking customer. And they're basically just a Temu reseller anyways. So, like, you're already doing half the work for them. My TikTok doesn't even give me shop videos anymore. I only get 2-view Chinese industrial equipment ads for ore dust sorters. Yeah, I've been getting that too. My Instagram Reels feed has been quite bad recently. I've been getting a lot of videos of, like, have you guys seen that one video of the fat German kid? And he's just, like, singing some song in German. He's like a fucking unit for a kid. He's, like, 12 or 13 or something. And it's, like, this fat, blonde hair, blue-eyed German kid. And he's going, like, and he's, like dressed in like white shorts with like a bunch of chains and shit. Does anybody know the video that I'm talking about? It's a great video. It sounds awesome from the way I'm describing it, right? I can tell you it's just as good, if not better than the way I make it sound. The Yippee kid. No, it's awesome. I get Instagram reels that have like 50 fucking likes of people who are like wearing like copper chainmail hats and being like, well, as everybody knows, you know, we've been through 4 time loops today, and yesterday was the day that the last time loop has returned back to normal, and that's when Sweden was restored to its previous state. As we're all aware, and we're down by the river because the Phaeton energy levels are quite low compared to like shit like that, bro. Yeah, that woman, she just shows up all the time.
Do you remember 9/11? What do you think convinced those people to fly those planes into those buildings? They thought that they were doing God a favor and that they would get some reward in the afterlife. It's delusional. And let's not forget that I can show you endless stories of good Christian clergymen taking advantage of women and kids. I could show you story after story, but it would take the entire show. Hell, maybe 2 or 3 shows. Want to learn more? Watch full episodes of my show on YouTube or Spotify. Links can be found at www.madmarktv.com.
Have you guys gotten the guy who posts Instagram reels of his dinner every day, and it's like some miscellaneous unk, and it's always like some shit that looks fucking rancid, and he doesn't know how to say the words right, and he says like garlic instead of garlic, and he just generally just words mispronounced. And sometimes a notification will go off while he's recording the video, and it's super loud, and it blasts out the rest of the video when it happens. It's like the default, like, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I just make some baked beans. Microwave time for 2 minutes. But the slider extra, what's inside of it with bacon bits.
I've literally started downloading all of the crazy reels that I get because I want to be able to like prove that they exist later. Because there will be so many times like I'll be talking to someone or talking to you guys in chat, and I'll be like, guys, you see the video of the guy doing this? And you'll be like, no, I've never heard of that. And I'll realize it was a fucking video that had like, have you guys seen the guy who taught the Eminem songs?
The red one is from that one show. The green one is freaking hot. The purple one's kind of fine too, but the brown one's also hot.
See that guy? That's his bit. He makes songs about M&Ms. That's the bit. Eminem like the rapper. No, Eminem's like the candy. Can we get a username? Yeah, okay, I won't gatekeep. Hold on. If you want to see the Eminem guy.
Another day.
Oh, this is a different guy.
But it's...
There's another guy. This is a different guy. You should also watch Wyatt Matters with a Z at the end. He's always buying shit. I don't know what to say. He's got like 500 Jar Jar Binks tongue lollipops and stuff. And the guy who makes the Eminem songs name is WHOISHIIM Chris. Why is he making it like that, bro? I'm just gonna spell it out. WHOISHIIM. Who is Hi, I'm Chris, I think is maybe what that's supposed to be. Go drop him a follow for more Eminem's songs. Word association, but by myself.
Big Hungry Man Breakfast, Denny's Grand Slam, Denny's Basketball Court. Denny's sponsors a basketball game. LeBron James goes to Denny's. LeBron James goes to Denny's and takes a picture. LeBron James' picture going viral at Denny's. LeBron James' picture taken at Denny's going viral because there's a funny dog in the back. Funny dog in the back of my picture. Funny dog photobombing me. My dog photobombs me in my own photo. My dog takes a yearbook picture. Taking my dog's yearbook picture. Taking my dog to school day. Take your daughter and dog.
TikTok is so awesome because you can just do that. You could just do that and get 1 million followers. Then get like brand PR packages for dildos and also like M&Ms sent to your house. That one didn't do it at all. Scary. Is this the napalm slime? It's probably safe. They're selling it on a website, so it's probably not poison if I had to guess. This hot pot contains 20,000% of your daily recommended dose of sodium.
Things in my home that just make sense, part 3. We put it.
No. If I wanted to hear a woman speak, I'd watch a VTuber. Oh yeah, did you guys see that HoloLive just said fuck you to the HoloStars forever? And the funniest part is that everyone is like, no, why would you stop supporting the HoloStars? Oh, I don't watch them ever and I never would, but like, you should do it. Oh, I would never buy their merch or support them or even watch their fucking stream, but like, why don't you keep supporting them? Yeah, okay, bitch. Fucking potential fan, bro. I actually watch the HoloStars and I buy their merch. But fuck, dude, it's ass. I wonder what it's going to mean going forward, basically. Because they didn't say, oh, we're cutting all support for all HoloStars. It's like, they said that they'll still do projects on an individual basis in the tweet, I'm pretty sure. You have never heard of the HoloStars? Boy, howdy, that makes you and, like, so many other people. It was interesting, I think, because Niji Sanji males got popular because they leaned really heavily into, like, the love and deep space type, like stuff, you know, where they're, like, way more explicit about, like, they don't do, like, NSFW stuff, but it's, like, way closer to, like, Otome games stuff, right? And the HoloStars never really, like, had an identity that was that strong. It was always just kind of like, we're boys and we VTube, I guess, question mark, you know, which is a shame because I like the HoloStars a lot. But yeah, they touched the line enough to get crazy women. Exactly. And like, honestly, just as a woman, I can tell you guys, I genuinely think that the fact that like Love and Deep Space and most Otome games and stuff don't have sex in them is appealing to women. And like the Niji thing, like the you know, the ASMR stuff, but not going like full into like NSFW stuff is part of the appeal. Because particularly for younger women who like, you know, like Otome games and stuff appeals to, sex is scary. And you want, like, the feeling and the excitement of, like, the romance and desire and stuff. But the actual sex part is scary. So I think it's actually quite a smart thing, whether intentional or not, to not, like, go that far, I should say. Right? Tracks your stock portfolio and crypto wallet to appeal to a male audience. What do you mean? Like a dating sim? They made the tax game where you have to give your fucking tax info to like an anime girl, which is maybe the dumbest thing. Some of y'all be falling for that shit, I'm not gonna lie. Some of you guys would definitely be falling for that. A lot of horror enjoyers out there. Yeah, but that's more of a niche market thing, you know? Chicken tenders. What am I, 5? I love tendies. I want to spend all my good boy points on tendies. Yippee! I love tendies. I love tendies. If it was up to me, I would eat tendies for every meal. Only very slightly an exaggeration. Did I tell you guys that when I was a little kid, I was obsessed with chicken tenders and my mom tried really hard to get me to eat something besides chicken tenders? And so she tried doing like the, oh yeah, you like donuts? Well, how about you eat every donut in the world? So she was like, you can eat chicken tenders for every meal, but you can only eat chicken tenders. And I was like, okay. And so then I just did for the entire summer and I never got sick of it. And the only time we went somewhere that didn't have chicken tenders, I was fucking upset that they didn't have them. And this was like months, like a couple months into the thing too, which makes it extra funny. So that backfired real bad. I just like tendies, bro. Yeah, but I'm like an adult now and I fucking eat vegetables or whatever. Secret ingredient in Dino Nuggies making them so good as lead. That's like, I'm starting to think like, are they putting lead in the food because it makes it sweet? Because lead tastes sweet. Like, is that part of the process? Or is it just because like a bunch of bullshit gets into things? Because that just happens. Like, honestly, I would say never attribute anything to malice what could be attributed to an incompetence, I would say, but like it really, I don't know, really makes you think, doesn't it? Really starts to make you wonder, doesn't it? What the fuck is that? Why is it rectangle? And then also pasta? What the fuck was that? Am I having a stroke? You rotate 3 to 4 meals. That's the truest thing ever. You know that you are a high-functioning adult when you finally discover your 3 to 5 meals that you rotate through forever. And then maybe sometimes if you're feeling extra spicy, you're like, ooh, maybe I'll try a different one. And you know it's good if it makes it into the rotation. You know, my 3 to 5 meals on rotation. Yeah, and the best one is if they all have like the same ingredients. My 3 to 5 rotation meal is I do Vietnamese pork bowls with like fish sauce, chilies, fish sauce, ground pork, etc. Delicious, caramelized, lots of like you put like brown sugar in there or like turbinado sugar in there so that it caramelizes. Super good. So that's one. I do chicken Alfredo with chili crisp, which is just an elevated version of chicken Alfredo. There's this bolognese recipe from the New York Times that goes crazy. It's called like weeknight bolognese. I think it's just called like quick, creamy weeknight bolognese. And it's a bolognese, but instead of having to cook it for several hours like you do with a traditional bolognese, you use red curry paste in the sauce to give it more of a depth of flavor. And it's so good. It's basically like an Asian-Italian fusion dish. It's really good. That's like a great one to put in the rotation. I also do a chicken and gnocchi soup, which is kind of like a dupe from Olive Garden, but not quite. It's maybe closer to like a chicken and dumplings, but I put gnocchi in it instead of making dumplings, just because it's faster, especially if you use the store-bought ones. I also have a very advanced dish called chicken and broccoli, where you put broccoli, and you're never gonna believe it. You get broccoli, and then you cook it with some chicken, and you have that over rice. I use bachans, which is like that Japanese barbecue sauce. That's like real lazy time meal, but it is quite good for. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Highly recommended if you've never had it before. I like doing sushi bakes and stuff, but that's like very white girl coded. What do you put in your sushi bake? Sushi bake is basically a sushi casserole. So what you do is you put it in a casserole dish, and it's a layer of sushi rice, and then a layer of some kind of like fish mix. Usually I'll do like cooked salmon and mix that with like Kewpie and sriracha and maybe a little bit of eel sauce and cream cheese and sometimes shrimp. Do fish fingers work for that? You know, honestly, if you'll eat it, then yeah, then it works. My entire diet is basically chicken thighs and veggies. It gets old real quick. Yeah, if you want to spruce that up, I would say you could get into like, get some different sauces. Marinating is quite good. You could do like Korean chicken bulgogi. That's a good marinade for chicken. The bachans is a good marinade for chicken. I make a lot of curries too, like Thai curries. Really good use to just get like veggies and chicken in your system. Japanese curry, another way to get veggies in your system. Slightly different flavor. Korean army stew is also a really good meal to have every once in a while. But if you eat it more than that, you will fucking die. Like, unironically. I want to say that Korean army stew has like 4,000% of your daily recommended dose of sodium per serving. It's so fucked, but it's so good. Because the recipe for it, for those of you who have never had it before, it's like gochujang, and the main flavor base is gochugaru and gochujang. And you put in basically whatever you want, but the key like flavoring ingredients are Spam, usually some kind of smoked sausage, like a kielbasa is usually like a hot kielbasa or a regular kielbasa, some other kind of sausage. Sometimes you can put pork belly in there, kimchi, radish, other like salted potted meats. And man, is it good. You put American cheese in there usually too, and it's really good, but it will fuck you up. You'll feel like a dried out sponge. You'll feel like SpongeBob in that one episode where he goes to Sandy's tree dome without a helmet. It looks delicious. It is good, but it'll turn you into a sponge. I'm done. I get it. You got a fucking TikTok shop full of bullshit. This also, I hate this trend. You're just taking a chocolate bar and making it worse. What if you had a chocolate bar and you melted it down and made it look like poop from a butt and filled it with microplastics?
I feel like it's a hard time for me to live in this
Oh, she's so
society
cute.
where everyone
She can't possibly be this feeble. Favorite candy flavor? I like cherry flavor stuff. Like general flavor, I would say. Cherry or strawberry for like hard candies. This person I think also is stealing someone else's videos because they're mirrored. The pickle everyone will beg you for. Is the name of this video. Wow. I've come for your pickle. It's theater. It's food theater. No one's actually making this. What the fuck? Just make them normally. Nobody puts Rice Krispies in... What? You just heat them over the stove, bro. Yeah, the color mix ones are interesting. I wonder if this paint really looks like this IRL or if they're blowing up the saturation on it in the video, you know? I also love shit like this. I love like bullshit ASMR. That's like wax cracking sounds. Oh, baby, yeah! I hate King's Hawaiian bread. Well, good thing this is her husband's lunch and not yours then. She's making the dressing from scratch. These are repeating? That's what you think. You think they're repeating, but it's just everyone makes the same content. And we're starting to see through it. There's no way this shit looks like this. He's turning the contrast on his fucking camera up. He did not invent the Nuka-Cola paint. There's no fucking way that this shit glows blue in real life. There's no fucking way, dude. He made the Nuka spread. Get that shit that make the Mirelurks reach Nuka world, bruh. Soap cutting. I don't get how people can do this. I'd be so scared that I would cut myself.